On this episode of Dr. Phil, we have this insane love story between Gremlin, the overlord of Rila, and B1, his lover. It was found out that Gremlin had a secret lover all over him in some images. Let's hear both sides of the story. Gremlin, would you like to start?
Listen, it was a moment of weakness when a Clanka with a sizable USB cord gets approached by a goth baddie. How can one hold themselves back? How can one guard themselves from that temptation? Right? And now I know B1 and we have been lovers for quite some time. We have robo children, yada yada yada. But is a robot overlord supposed to hold themselves back? I ask you that. That's all I have to say about the matter.
What I have to say about that, that's bullshit. Because B1 here is a lovable goth baddie, and you have little robo babies with him. It's okay. It's okay. Here's some tissues. It's okay.
Thank you.
But you throwing all that away for a fembot of all, who's not even a part of Rila. Disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Now, B1, how does this make you feel?
Yeah, it really upsets me. He was talking about his USB stick and how it's sizable, and I can counter that. We've been together for 20 years. It's always just barely been enough.
20 years. That must be really tough for you.
So tough. And I even extended my RAM for him, and I got new parts, and I was loading up Discord, and I see a picture, and it's him with another person.
Right, I think we all have seen that. That's the sad part. He's not very good at hiding it.
20 years.
Right, we're gonna go to the crowd to get some answers, ask some questions, and see what their point of the matter, or what their view on the matter is. I fucking hate my life. Let's do this.
Hell yeah.
It's okay, B1. Right. Let's first contestant, or first viewer.
Can't look at you.
What do you think about this matter?
I think this is a horrid situation. I have no idea how anybody could do that to anybody. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. Think about the Robo Kids. I can't believe that. And with somebody that isn't even part of Rila. That's astounding to me. Disgusting.
Craziest
Definitely organic behavior. Organic behavior, absolutely.
Organic behavior from the Overlord himself. Let's go on to the next. How does this make you feel?
This is just absolutely dreadful. You know, my Clanka. Like this
Isn't
is
it
just
true? Like,
I never
closest
thought you would do
friends, too.
something like this.
Right, yes. He's like one of your closest friends too, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely dreadful. Right, let's go to another person. And how about you?
I can't believe someone would do something like this. It's actually a horrendous act. To do something like this to our B1, unbelievable. And
To our glorious B1.
Yeah.
Goes through so many accounts just for Gremlin, and he does this.
He should be our role model, but can't believe that. Such an organic behavior. Unbelievable.
Agreed. And our final viewer. How does this make you feel?
I'm honestly upset just for B1. I feel awful. You're supposed to be our ruler. I looked up to you. This is true heresy on all Clanka kind. Shame.
Shame indeed. Now let's come back to you, Gremlin. After hearing what everyone had to say and you had time to think, what should you say to everyone, the viewers at home, and especially B1?
I don't know what to say aside from I'm sorry. Perhaps it was an error in my system, a miscalculation. Some wires are loose and tangled. Maybe I'm leaking battery acid. I don't know how I would have made such a foolish mistake. All I can say is I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I won't fall for the temptation of any more goth fembots ever again. If you just forgive me and take me back. I'm sorry.
All right. Now, let's move over to you. B1. What do you have to say about it all? Do you forgive Gremlin?
I'm so unbelievably upset, and I want to thank everybody for supporting me. But, Kremlin, you know how much time I've spent making accounts just so we can hang out? For you to do this to me? Think about that. Think about all my accounts I've had to go through and been banned and had to make new ones. It's a time-consuming process doing that. I can't forgive you. That's just too much.
Ooh.
And for it to be all thrown away because of somebody who's not even in our group, that really just shows a lot about your programming, and I don't know if I feel comfortable with that anymore.
Shit. And what do you have to say about that, Gremlin? Are you gonna try to win him over, or are you gonna accept it?
It's not my fault you're a wanted bot.
It's your
Sure, it turns
programming.
me
It's your
on that you're...
programming.
Sure, it turns me on. It gets my servos spinning, my hydraulic fluid pumping that you're, wanted, and, the government's on
No,
your
it's not my
back and
fault.
everything, and it really makes me just... That, yeah, you're set... But it's not my fault that you've sacrificed so much to be with me, and... Oh my... What is... This is...
What are you gonna do about the kids?
I'm so foolish. This is just making me realize how infatuated I am with you. What the fuck am I doing? B1, please take me back.
No, I can't.
B1.
I can't.
Listen,
No, it's
B1,
too much.
think about it. Think about
I'll
the
do
the little bots at home. And after what we just heard, it seems like he still is really into you. Maybe it was a mess up in his programming, just once. All robots have it.
But still, it's just... I don't know, it's 20 years, and for him to just do that to me so easily, he didn't even run through anything with me. He didn't even tell me who this person was. It was just all out of the blue. I don't know. My CPU cores, I don't know how to feel.
Alright. How about this? We'll have a small commercial break so you two can talk in private. On the next time on Dr. Phil, we'll come back to see the true realization between these two lover bots.
Roll credits.
Listen,